Thursday, March 2nd, 1944. Dear Kitty, Margot and I were both up in the attic today, although we were not able to enjoy it together as I had imagined. Still, I do know that she shares my feelings over most things. During dishwashing, Ellie began telling Mommy and Mrs. Van Daan that she felt very discouraged at times. And what help do you think they gave her? Do you know what Mommy's advice was? She should try to think of all the other people who are in trouble. What is the good of thinking of misery when one is already miserable oneself? I said this too and was told, you keep out of such sort of conversation. Aren't the grown-ups idiotic and stupid? Just as if Peter, Margot, and Ellie and I don't all feel the same about things, and only a mother's love, or that of a very, very good friend, can help us. These mothers here just don't understand us at all. Perhaps Mrs. Van Daan does a little more than Mummy. Oh, I would have so liked to say something to poor Ellie, something that I don't know from experience would have helped her, but Daddy came between us and pushed me aside. Aren't they all stupid? We aren't allowed to have any opinions. People can tell you to keep your mouth shut, but it doesn't stop you having your own opinion. Even if people are still very young, they shouldn't be prevented from saying what they think. Only great love and devotion can help Ellie, Margot, Peter, and me, and none of us gets it, and no one, especially the stupid know-alls here, can understand us because we are much more sensitive and much more advanced in our thoughts than anyone here would ever imagine in their wildest dreams. Mummy is grumbling again at the moment, but she is obviously jealous because I talk more to Mrs. Van Daan than to her nowadays. I managed to get hold of Peter this afternoon, and we talked for at least 3/4 of an hour. Peter had the greatest difficulty in saying anything about himself. It took a long time to draw him out. He told me how often his parents quarrel over politics, cigarettes, and all kinds of things. He was very shy. Then I talked to him about my parents. He defended Daddy. He thought him a first-rate chap. Then we talked about upstairs and downstairs again. He was really amazed that we don't always like his parents. Peter, I said, you know I'm always honest, so why shouldn't I tell you that we can see their faults too? And among other things, I also said, I would so like to help you, Peter, can I? You are in such an awkward position, and although you don't say anything, it doesn't mean that you don't care. Oh, I would always welcome your help. Perhaps you would do better to go to Daddy. He would let anything go any further. Take it from me, you can easily tell him. Yes, he is a real pal. You're very fond of him, aren't you? Peter nodded, and I went on. And he is of you. He looked up quickly and blushed. It was really moving to see how those few words pleased him. Do you think so? He asked. Yes, I said. You can easily tell by little things that slip out now and then. Peter is a first-rate chap, too, just like Daddy. Yours, Anne. Don't forget to subscribe and comment.